of the season between the Indiana Fever and at the point guard spot. This is her third game from Worcester, Mass. Short journey here to Mohegan. Tipped ball. Sims waits for it to trickle and elevates in for two. Awkward start to the ball game.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Defeat for the Fever. Hartley zips it into Charles. Step back off one knee. Too strong. Rebound to Boston. Aaliyah Boston, the three-time All-Star. Lacan with the ball pressure. Cunningham tries to scrape her off. There's history between these two clubs. Going back to early in the year, when these teams met, we had 6 technical. 89% for the year. Sun on the board on this Sunday afternoon. The trio did not make the trip here to Mohegan Sun, for those looking on the bench or in the stands. So Indiana, it's a next man up mentality. Mabry knifes off the screen. Charles is doubled.
And Indiana looks like they're in a zone right now.
Kick out and stolen by Mitchell. Explodes 2-on-1. Sims elevates for two and the foul. Loud roar here at Mohegan. Fair share of Fever fans have made the trip to Uncasville.
In transition, trying to create that momentum and pace for Indiana where they are at their best.
Morrow rips down the board.
I mean, we've had a lot of drama.
Sun in search of its first field goal of the day. Connecticut last in the league in scoring. Hartley ejected Wednesday, tries to bring back some spunk. Morrow tees up a three, too strong on it. Boston push pass by Sims. It's picked off by Lacan. Wants to push the pace. Layla Lacan from the nail. Yes.
Scoring in transition is going to be huge for Connecticut, dictating pace of play, but you're scoring those quick.
15 games as a pro. 17 points Wednesday in the win over Chicago.
And she came in late on the season, too, which is impressive.
Shot clock to 5. Howard backs down, faces up, floats it up, too much.
Mara doing a nice job defensively, staying in front of Howard, leading with her chest, not reaching in.
Mabry navigates. Flips one way, layup, no. Morrow the follow.
Death taxes and Anissa Morrow getting an offensive rebound. That rebound coming off so well. Jumps that quick twitch off the ground.
And a whistle away from the ball.
Thank you. I thought you were going to make my reference of pop, lock, and drop it, which is really what I was going for. So, wow, your reference of 2000s rap is amazing.
We like the song references on our air. 5 to shoot from Mitchell. Steps into a 2. And tracked down by Charles. Motors ahead. Numbers for Connecticut. Charles to Hartley. Too much on the lay. Charles the follow. It rolls in. Second all-time leading scorer in league history. Number 1 in rebounds. Mitchell snaking in. A rare miss. Boston's follow. It's dislodged. It's Connecticut basketball.
Balance on the inside and then get the three-point shot going. Connecticut has to work on consciously taking away any sort of easiness on the inside.
Sun 3 for 7 from the floor. Charles the up fake, driving, chiseling for space. Team and Charles up to 4 points on 2 of 3 shooting. 4 of 5 Sun starters have scored. Mabry the swipe. Throws it ahead to Charles. Power dribble. Floats it up and in. Timeout, Indiana.
Their faces, season ticket holders, the fan base, it still feels like family. She says there are unforgettable moments here, and she's grateful for the memories that were made.
Good stuff, T.
Hearing her talk about the game, break down with her players, I'm like, man, I wish talking to her, but I miss talking to her before every single game just because she's such a great teacher of the game as well as a student.
Excellent broadcaster as well. She gets our jobs. Charles draws a foul on the elbow.
Goes up with the ball, gets fouled almost every time.
The Connecticut Sun and BuiltSubmarines.com team up to provide access to STEM programming. Charles gets to the line the most on this Connecticut team, about 5 times a night, 87%. Sharp start for Tina, 8 points, and the run is 12-0 for Connecticut. Mitchell slithers the jump stop, a turnover. Number 4 for the Fever. Lacan leads the break. Mabry's pass to Hartley, nothing there. Mabry three-pointer. It's all 4 Indiana points. Hartley to trigger it in. Mabry jumper. Boston mistimed the follow. Morrow is blocked by Boston. W in block shots. Number 6 in rebounding. Cross court, Lexi Hull. Fever in a drought. Sims getting the start today. Entry to Boston. Faces up, now backing down Tina Charles. Young against old. Too much on it. You are monitoring that.
I'll tell you what, when Aaliyah Boston catches it down low in really good space, she is almost an automatic bucket with how skilled she is, how quickly she seals her hips.
Charles hesitates, pulls too much. Long rebound, Hull. Indiana hasn't scored in 4 minutes of play until now. Elevation by Natasha Howell.
Bucket comes playing quick, getting the ball is best, and they can get out and play fast. It doesn't allow the defense time to get set up. But such an underrated player on this Indiana team.
Offensive foul, Fever. It's on Boston, that's her second.
Well, that's big for Connecticut to get Boston on the bench.
For the Sun to win that game. Caitlin Clark didn't play. Aaliyah Boston got in foul trouble. Connecticut held on, built a big lead. LeCon with a fancy dribble. Hull is pestering. Nelson Adota can stretch the floor. Does right there.
Nelson Adota coming in off the bench and providing that scoring spark is big for Connecticut, especially from about 15 to 17 feet. It draws that defense out and opens up the inside.
They were singing happy birthday to Liv as she checked in. She turns 25 today. Sims on the balance beam, kicking. Ball enters to Howard. Has to come alive here with Boston on the bench. Swim move and a foul. 2 free throws on the way for Natasha Howard.
Indiana doing a better job these last couple of minutes.
Stephanie White used a tight rotation Friday against Washington. Only 8 players played. It's been a gauntlet for the Fever. Don't play again till Friday, so you wonder if Coach White decides to empty the bucket and get her team back on track. Fever have dropped 4 of 5.
To think about getting 5 days off, you're like, oh my goodness.
This time of the year, especially.
You didn't even get that with the All-Star break.
In Indianapolis. Gabriel's played every minute of this first quarter. Stop and start, floater, it's true. First field goal for Marina Mabry today.
I love Mabry using her dribble, getting the defense out of its stance and attacking.
10-point lead for Connecticut. Hull picks up full court on LeCon.
I feel like Hull giving LeCon a little taste of her own medicine in terms of how pesky she can be up there in the half-court guarding.
Rivers mid-range, Jay left game for Connecticut. Made her home debut Wednesday. Her 4th game with the Sun overall. Dantas for 3. Nelson Adota skyscrapes in. Mabry with her head on a swivel. Second leading scorer on the team, 14 tonight. Hull keeps pace. Shakes her off, entry pass, Hull got a piece, loose ball, Fever with the steal. That
was a great job by Lexi Hull getting around and Nelson Adota. There was a mismatch there, but Hull uses her quickness to get to the tip.
Hull, a 2-time All-Pac-12 defensive team member, and it leads to offense on the...
Hasn't been signed by a team to be with full-time because she's so quick, she's so smart, she's such a balanced scorer.
Nelson Adota is fouled. You're not kidding. This is the 6th franchise Sims has played for. She actually played in Connecticut.
Order. I love how she's been able to put everybody in their spots, and she's adjusted quickly with this Indiana system. True point guard who can be like, hey, watch for this person to be here, there. You know, 3 point guards for Indiana are all injured.
See Mitchell working on her facilitation as of late, but they want her to hunt her shots. Post entry, another deflection by Connecticut. 3-on-2, Hartley spray it. LeCon, outlet, Rivers 3-pointer. Oh yeah! Afternoon. Biggest lead for Connecticut, 12 points. Dantas, LeCon the steal. That's her 2nd today.
Dantas thought she had the advantage with the size, but LeCon using her quickness to get around and steal the ball. That's impressive.
Edwards in attack mode. Edwards rises. Howard is called for the foul. Edwards takes a hard fall.
Connecticut able to get a